Building a brand just par for the course, but when you hold a culture, you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art. And for your fans, when you corner.
I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. And they do enjoy a speed advantage. And they'll be facing the Swarm. This fight, of course, in the heavyweight division, which means knockouts are usually on the menu, and they will enjoy a power advantage.
I'll always go for reach, every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you, but someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
It's Roy Jones Jr. from the United States of America. They are the undisputed champion of the world. Their last fight, they scored a spectacular knockout win. Up against them, the Swarm from Scotland. Their last fight was a tough TKO loss.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, undisputed champion, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Scotland, wearing the light purple trunks with dark cyan trim, the Swarm.
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And there's the bell to start round one. Good job defending the jab. Punch, counter punch. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Becoming undisputed champion is absolutely epic, but now everybody's coming to get you, including right here, right now. Good counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Caution is being thrown to the wind. Like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. That counter shot lands. That jab just missed with the left hand. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Defense is not an option for these two. Fighters landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched.
The swarm has been dropped. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I need to see that again.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. What a nightmare scenario! He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Let's get it started in round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here?
Are you okay?
To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. They got out of the way of that right hook. There's a counter shot. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. They exchange punches. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. The stamina is off the charts. What a massive upset this would be. And down goes the swarm. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here we go to the fourth round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And the Swarm goes crumbling to the canvas. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And they're calling it there.
I was getting a little anxious there. This is a career-ending fight.
Another stoppage win for the resume. An excellent performance for sure.
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again. Because a TKO, to me, it doesn't tell us the full story.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, your winner by technical knockout and still SCI champion, Roy Jones Jr.
of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail or surprised? I'm addicted to winning, so since the beginning I only focus on horizons. All they record is who go the hardest. Whole family is a chock full of violence. Who gonna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. So what can I tell you? I learned from my failures. I traveled through hell with a gang full of tailspins, and I only prevail cause I came with my day ones, and they never strayed from tough situations. I'm saying there's no conversation, just head down and get from the heart that we came from. All we record is who go the hardest. Whole family is a chock full of violence. Who gonna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I did something brash. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat battery like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. Winning team going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, they won't give what it's costing. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr. And you can see who has the power advantage. They'll be squaring up against Lightning Hands. Now this could go the distance, but again, this is the heavyweight division where one punch could end it in a split second. And they do have a weight advantage here.
Giving away a lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through. Even being lent on by the heavy opponent makes it hard. You've got to be fit. You've got to be on point. You cannot afford to make any mistakes.
It's Roy Jones Jr. from the United States of America, and they are the Undisputed champ. They won by TKO in their last fight. They're coming up against Lightning Hands from Cuba, and they hold the SCI Continental title, coming off a very tough decision loss in their last fight.
Wow, someone's been really generous here, giving away a lot of weight.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, Undisputed Champion, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Cuba, wearing the gray trunks trimmed with pink, here is the current Continental Heavyweight Champion, Lightning Hands.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Good luck.
We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Well, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Swing and a miss with the hook. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match.
Oh, Johnny! And now going for the finish. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. Corner right there! At some point, the corner has to say knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
That's lights out right there.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been... And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it as they were dropped twice in the last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
We've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Nice counter shot. This is is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Both men step back for just a moment. Throws the uppercut but misses. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
You're right, Tom. What a shot.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. At some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. And there it is! The knockdown punch we knew was coming. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
A shot from the gods took him out.
A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
There's the bell for round 3. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Knocked down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Well done with that counter shot. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Can they finish it? Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. As we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I've got to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for takeoff, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I missed them. Boom. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., and they will have a power advantage here. Up against them, Freight Train. These two guys will rumble in the heavyweight division, and as you know, one punch can change everything, and they will enjoy a reach advantage.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
Roy Jones Jr. from the United States of America. They are the undisputed champion of the world, coming off a knockout victory in their last fight. And they'll be facing Freight Train from Fiji. The last time we saw them in action, suffered a very close loss. Let's see if their fortunes turn around here.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, undisputed champion, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Fiji, wearing the gray trunks trimmed with black. Freight Train.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This place is like a coliseum. When it's packed out, the fans are there. You can hear their punches. You can smell the sweat. The heat is second to none.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. He threw a punch and just got countered. That uppercut doesn't land. Nice stop, but that won't score. This is a high-octane battle. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. And he misses with that straight left. Punch, counter punch. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Pensacola's finest is down. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
There's the bell for round two. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out as fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. That jab misses. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for them. Stamina is off the charts. A chance to make history. That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Get it started in round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won.
And Freight Train goes down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Nice stop, but that won't score. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? At some point, the corner has to say you're done. Trying to buy time. So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Final 10 seconds. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Here we go to the 4th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
How about that time counter shot? These punches coming from every angle. That hook's blocked. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Can you oh my word, down goes RJJ. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Beautiful counter punch. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Throws the jab and doesn't score. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. And he goes down like a freight train. And you can see here on the replay, a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
I need to see that again.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Listen, is to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Nice counter. The courage on display here is incredible. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
There's the bell to start round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. That counter punch caught him clean. He fails to score with that left hook. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
having to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. And we may see an early stoppage here. And down goes Freight Train. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Here comes round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go, because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Tried to score with the uppercut. The right hook misses. Why weren't they more cautious? And Freight Train goes to the canvas. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
About that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Knows the uppercut, but it looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And we enter the 8th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And he scores with the counter. Hold that thought! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got What a wake.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go in this round. Did you see that? Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And that left hook doesn't find its target. So much, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about championship material.
There's the bell for round 9. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter. Oh, wait a minute. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? And he goes down like a freight train. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, a knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's an necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a Kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming, is optimist and like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Like winner, chocolate cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger. Author rain is August, wordplay is December. That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shivers. Slip on the slickest icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pitches. This is what didn't get it, getting hitting the different differs. What did he do it or didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Lou would do a dual identity, dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They googling endlessly. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. Things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. This one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
About the time my dad left to fight the big war, saw my first pistol in the general store, I was 13, thought it was the finest thing I ever had seen. Asked if I could live on Sunday when I grew up. Mama dropped a dozen and she really blew up. I didn't understand. Mama says a pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says a pistol is the devil's right hand. My very first pistol was a Captain Ball Colt. Shoot as fast as lightning, but she loads them mighty slow. Soon found out, get you into trouble, but it can't get you out. So then I went and bought myself a Colt 45. Call a peacemaker, but I never knew why. I didn't understand. Mama says a pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says a pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says a pistol is the devil's right hand. Well, I got into a card game in a company in town. Called a minor cheating. I shot the dog down. I watched a man fall. Never touched his holster. Never had a chance to drop. I tried with him all and then they threw me out of bed. Asked me how I'm bleeding. Not guilty, I said. Not guilty, I said. Got the wrong man. Nothing touched the trigger but the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says the pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Nothing touched the trigger but the devil's right hand. My mama said the pistol